The gates of paradise is a place that we have been sold by these religious establishments, these missionaries, these monks, backed up by the military, the Marines and the Army and all of this made up institutions to have us believe that stepping inside is something of a fairy tale, that God lives in heaven and on earth. His temple is a building. Okay, all right. So if you guys believe that, here I am. I am here to walk through these gates.
Y'all wildin', man. Sit back down. I'm about to sit down. Stop walking towards me like that. Ain't nobody threatening nobody. Ain't nobody threatening nobody. God damn, yo. We came out here to do a study, and this how y'all treat people trying to do a study, an independent study? Like, for real? Like, we came out here to do a study, man. Nah, man, you can't count on none of that, man. Stop resisting. I can't count on none of that, man. We got it on tape. Sit down right now. I'm about to sit down, man. Don't talk to me like I'm a fucking dog, man. You got my ID already, man. I'm good. I'm already been identified.
Man, at this point, I'm watching my two brothers be treated like dogs for whatever reason.
We're doing an independent study.
And I have to maintain my cool the entire time, regardless of this dramatic scene in which the dramatics were brought by the police department of Huntsville. And, I just got to make sure I don't get in cuffs so I can record what you guys are seeing right here, because without this, we wouldn't have any case. They would be scot-free. And you see, they have him on top of the trunk, and Josh is currently right now screaming, begging for water for his eyes in the car because he was maced or pepper sprayed, whatever the concoction was that they sprayed in his face. But this is basically the third time I've been asked by the police, why are we here, and what are we doing? It's simple. We came here to get knowledge, Now you would think that a church on the Sunday, of all days too, would be the safest place to be, but obviously it's not. Especially for people like us, since that could be the only reason why the situation happened, because we were prejudged. We come to a church, the house of God, as everyone calls it. Bring us your homeless, open to everybody, come as you are. So what happened to that? Because obviously come as you are isn't good enough in this situation. Just because he has on Nigerian clothing and we come in here and it happens to be a predominantly white church, we didn't know that before we got there. We came to the church of admiration because we had never been here before, yet we had always seen the church. Like it has beautiful architecture on the outside. So we wanted to come here. And just because we walk into a predominantly white church, we're supposed to turn around and walk away. That's us that's what you call reverse racism. We had no thought in our mind like, okay, there's a whole bunch of white people, we don't want to be here. What time is it? What year is it? Is it 2013 or is it 1901? You know what I'm saying? Like, what time is it? I mean, this is pitiful, how we acted. And the worst part about it, to go even further, is that the actions that we're actually fighting against in this video are mainly with the African American police officers, because they felt it in their hearts that they had to go harder to prove a point. Honestly, I feel if the African American officer with the bald head in the beginning who maced Joshua, if he wasn't there, none of this would have happened. None of it. I don't understand it. They were the most unprofessional ones out of the whole crew that was on ground.
So as people heard this story, as they heard the story, you know that they were coming to the punchline. And as they came to that punchline of the story, they knew how it would turn out. For here was the good guy staying separate from sin, staying pure, keeping the commandments of God. Here was this despised tax collector, not even praying correctly, and then Jesus shocked. Because Jesus says, I tell you, this man, meaning the tax collector, rather than the other, meaning the Pharisee, went home justified before God. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Now, how can you have said that? How could he have said that the despicable tax collector would be justified with God more than this one who was the good Pharisee, upstanding moral compass in the society?
What is that?
Vika.